Hey guys, it's Carl here. I am back, and man, what a week it has been over here. I was hacked. I don't know if some of you guys might not have even known this, but if you visit the channel frequently, which I hope you do, you know that I was hacked and both of my main YouTube channels were hijacked basically, taken over by hackers and ran like cryptocurrency scams and removed all my videos, and it was a big nightmare. So we're finally getting things back under our control. So it's a big hassle, but I wanted to make this video kind of detail exactly how the hack happened. So especially my YouTuber friends out there that have large YouTube channels that can also be a target for this thing, how they can protect themselves so it doesn't happen to them. Now, before I get into the details of the hack, let me please just thank everybody that shared news of the hack on Twitter, on Instagram. It really helped. I want to go through a list of some of my friends on YouTubers or people that really kind of went out of the way to help me. You know, I did a live stream on Sunday morning with my Academy members, of course. I went out to the beach, just walked my dog out on the beach for about an hour, and I came back home on Sunday afternoon, and this stuff just started hitting immediately right when I got back home, and it was complete chaos immediately. You know, so the first thing I did was I called my brother who works with me to create all this content, and we were both in complete shock and had no idea what to do. Then I just hung up with him and went on Instagram real quick with a quick little live just to tell people that I've been hacked and I need help. And if anybody can point me in the right direction of where to contact YouTube to get my channels back in my control, would be much appreciated. And that was about it. I stopped the live stream and I just stood in my office feeling like the loneliest guy in the world. I had everything I'd worked for years. It was just gone in an instant, and I just simply had no ideas of where to start. So I stood there in my office for about 2 minutes maybe, just no clues of what to do. And my phone rang, and it was Marty Schwartz, Marty Music. Obviously you guys know who Marty is. He just called and wanted to know how he could help. And we just sat there and we brainstormed. He was contacting his team, texting his team, who has a lot of connections with YouTube, and trying to figure out, and they started pointing me in the right direction of where to go. And it was really from that point on, I realized I wasn't going to be alone in this, and I was going to get help, and everything's going to be okay. And it just all started with Marty's phone call, and it just kind of ballooned from there. So that's why I wanted to start this video with some thank yous. People like Marty and the other people I'm going to mention here real quick. These people are just incredibly kind. You know, I know them from, you know, we create YouTube content, and we'll see them at NAMM or whatever and hang out a little bit. But when something like this happens to somebody, you can really see who the truly good people out there are, who really kind of step up just to help. And it was really humbling. And even though I was going through chaos in my life, it just had this kind of like a positive vibe about it, that we're all coming together to fix this. And it was a really cool experience. So I have a quick list here. I just want to read off these names. You'll see these links in the description. These are people that reached out to help me. You've been knowing a lot of these names. If you don't, click on the links below. Follow their YouTube channels, follow their Instagram channels. These people really are the people that helped me get this channel back online so quickly. I was able to get my song lesson channel back online in 3.5 days, which is apparently like a land speed record for this type of thing. There's channels much bigger than mine that take 6 weeks to get back online. But all the noise that you guys created and these large creators created as well really helped get everything really escalated with YouTube. All right, so I want to thank Justin Sanderco, Andy Crowley from Andy Guitar, Danilo Vicari, Bradley Hall. Huge thanks for Dave at Guitar Zero to Hero. He really helped me escalate this with YouTube. After I was struggling trying to get good communication going with YouTube, he got me in touch. He contacted his partner manager and CC'd me in an email with her. And she jumped on it in minutes and had me a direct email to the exact team that controls this at YouTube. And that really sped things up. So thank you so much, Dave, for doing that. I also want to thank Peter Denkelson at Pete's Diary on Instagram. It just really helped a lot. Laura Svez for sharing the story to her huge following. It's really helped. Tomo Fujita, I love that guy. Obviously he's Tomo Just Funky on Instagram, and he's a big YouTuber too. My friend Guitar by Ash. She's like Guitar by Ash on Instagram. Ash Blair, she's awesome, and she was helping me. David DeMuzio, making videos, trying to put the awareness out there. I appreciate it so much. Vermilion, thank you. Awesome cover channel lessons, by the way. And another huge thank you to Mike from Art of Guitar. Mike contacted me and wanted to do a fundraiser, like a live stream fundraiser where he would collect the super chats and all the money would go to my channel. And it's just incredible to me that he would offer that. And I said, you know what, let's skip the fundraising part of it. Let's just make it an awareness about people making noise to help get this stuff. So we had a fun live stream, and it was actually in that live stream on his channel, during that live stream, that my song lesson channel came back online. So it was really, really cool to see everything happening at once and all the positivity that was around it. It was a really cool experience. Also want to thank my buddy Mark Grocky, John Cordy, who's a great content creator. He makes great helix tutorials and a lot of other tone tutorials. He's a great player. I watch his videos all the time. He had this exact same hack happen to him a couple months ago. I watch his videos. For some reason, I missed the video when he detailed this hack. And that tells you right there. Everybody, if you like people's content, watch all their videos. I didn't watch this video. I missed this video, and it would have saved this from happening if I did. But he helped me, talked me through the process of what's going to happen, how long everything's going to take. It was just really, really nice of him to help me out there. And everybody else, Jameson, and all my other guys out there who really kind of support me all the time here on YouTube, who really went overboard. And like I told Jameson, well, you have to show up at the YouTube CEO's house. I mean, come on, man. But no, I got a lot of great support from thousands of people online. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys helped us come back very quickly. So anyway, so let's talk about how you guys can help me get everything recovered. So as you know, I have two YouTube channels, the Song Lesson channel, which is now back online. The other one is yet to be back online as of filming this. I'm hoping by the time you guys see this, it will be live again. I now, as of last night, have control of that channel again. So it's just a matter of time now till YouTube just brings the actual YouTube back online. So I'm hoping by the time you guys see this, they'll both be online. I apologize for the video bombs that you guys have received. Apparently, since the hackers took all my videos private, when we take them all back public, for some people are getting it sent as feeds like we have a new video release. And I have a couple thousand videos. So that's a pretty big bomb to your feed. And I apologize, I don't know why this is set up this way. They're not new videos, but that's what's happening, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Hopefully it'll clear out in the next couple days, and then we can just get back to normal. Now, before I get to the details of the hack, my channels have taken a big hit because of this. Lost a lot of subscribers, and they've sat around for days without any views. When that happens, the YouTube algorithm is now going to be the main problem. The hackers really damaged my channel, and now it's going to be the YouTube algorithm. If your videos aren't being seen, or if these channels have also been reported tens of thousands of times for being a spam channel, people trying to report it when the hack happened, people trying to speed up the process by saying, hey, okay, there's child abuse that's happening on this channel. I understand they're just trying to help, but that stays on my channel's record, I guess. I don't know. So the YouTube algorithm is not very friendly to me right now. It's not going to be recommending my videos to people. So the only way that we can reverse this is for you guys to share the videos, watch the videos, like and comment. Just really go out of your way. If you like the content that I create and want my channel to come back to where it truly was before, I need help in that way. That you don't have to send me money, you have to do this. You just need to help the channel by watching, sharing, commenting, liking these videos, and bringing this channel back in the eyes of the algorithm to a top guitar channel again. And by channels, I mean both of my channels. I have a couple of YouTube channels with lots of lessons on them. My Song Lessons channel, the Guitar Lessons 365 Song, and my other channel, it just has like theory and technique tutorials, which is Guitar Lessons 365. So they're similar, but when that one comes up too, which should be by the time you guys watch this, just share. Like, I know there's something going on right now where you can't share the actual channel for some reason, but I'm hoping that's just like a cache thing with YouTube, and that'll work itself out in the next couple of days. All right, so now let's get into the details of the hack. This is for really anybody, not just YouTube creators, but obviously if you have a large YouTube audience, you're going to be a target for this, and it might be these exact same people. So this is what you watch out for, and this is how you can prevent this from happening. A lot of people online are saying, hey, just get two-factor authentication enabled and you're good to go. That's not how this worked. I have two-factor authentication across all my accounts. The hackers were able to bypass that, and let me explain how. So this started out as a company wanting to sponsor a video of mine. They wanted to buy a pre-roll ad to run for like 30 seconds at the beginning of one of my videos advertising their new software. Now, this is a reputable, well-known software company. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want them thrown in this. These were people posing to be actually working for this company. And that is where I made my main mistake. When I got the emails from them, which I got many, which talked over a few days, I didn't double check exactly where the email was coming from. I saw in the footer of their email that it was this such and such name, and then at the actual website that so it looked like the email was coming from the domain of the real website that was a well-known company. But I didn't do the couple extra steps of actually checking in the header where the email is coming from, and it was not that domain of that company. That's where I messed up. I do this every day. I deal with sponsorship opportunities every single day. I decline 99% of them. I don't do a lot of sponsorship stuff. But this one seemed like a good one to go for. And anyway, that's what happened. So after that, we negotiated. When we finished negotiations, like, okay, we'll sponsor the video. Because that's what YouTubers do. You gotta, we don't make a lot of money putting up free content on YouTube. So I took a sponsorship offer. Now, I sent all the information to my brother who edits all these videos, and he's going to create the video. So what they wanted was us to download their new software and make a quick little tutorial of like, here's how you use it in your DAW and stuff. And so it was just going to be a quick little 30-second spot. My brother was going to create the video, so they sent him the file to download the software, which was not publicly available yet. And that's when the problems happened. When he clicked on this file that would install this into his computer, what it actually did is it pretty much cloned his browser. So he's my YouTube guy. He's the one that uploads everything to YouTube. He does all the video content. I rarely log into YouTube at all myself. He does it all on his computer. Both of our channels he had open on his computer, and he creates content. He's always uploading to it. So if the hacker was able to clone that browser through cookies or whatever, I don't know the exact technology, how they did it, they were able to just walk right in the front door of our YouTube channels because Ted was already logged in. So he's logged in. There's no two-factor authentication that has to be gone through because you're already logged in. They were able to walk in the front door. So everything up to here is not YouTube's fault. It's the only reason this happened was because I did not double check that email. And if I would have probably gone, you know what, this is sketchy, and I would have backed away from it. So, but beyond then, the channel should not have been hacked from there. Now, the reason why it was is because they got inside the channel, they could change the account, the primary email account, which is the actual Google account, which runs the channel. They can change the passwords. They can change the recovery email. They can change the channel name. They can change all the branding. They can do all of these things without one more security step. There's no more two-factor authentication once you get in. That's what's strange, that YouTube doesn't have that. I don't want to throw YouTube under the bus. They've changed my life. It's great. But I want to work with them to help improve this so this does not happen again. Because this exact same hack has been happening for 2.5 years at least on YouTube, that I found out now that it's happened to me, and I research it. And they do it the same way. Once they get in the door, they can burn the house down. And there's nothing that stops them. And that's something that seems to me is an easy fix for YouTube. So if you know any YouTubers that have, especially if they have channels that are any kind of a large audience at all, they're a target for this. And there's a lot of music YouTubers that are getting hit recently. Send this video to them. Let them know this is what you watch out for. Do not click on links. Do not click on images, or if this is happening to people clicking on video files, executable files, it doesn't matter. Now, this is impossible for you to completely stop. You got to do things on the internet. You have to click on the links. You have to, that's how you do things on the internet. So this could target anybody. That's why the companies behind these things need to have these security steps in place that can prevent a massive hack like this happening within seconds of them getting in the channel, that they can change the entire inner workings of the channel. And if they can do that, we can really get some good out of this and see some improvement. And then this won't happen, and YouTube won't have to deal with this on a daily basis anymore. Now, a lot of this came back to Dave's partner manager that really helped me escalate this stuff. I did not have a partner manager. I've had partner managers in the past. I just kind of quit. To me, it was like I was just somebody else I got to talk to on the phone. I forget it. And I kind of let that, even though they constantly contact me every week, hey, you need to have a partner manager, you need this, you need YouTube. And that would give me a direct contact to YouTube. And it was me that was pretty much like, I don't need it. I don't really need to talk to somebody at YouTube every month. I'm fine. But I'll be changing that now. I'm going to make sure I get my partner manager in line, so I have somebody to contact as well when things like this happen. Hopefully they'll never happen again. Now, obviously the process of contacting YouTube, if this has happened to you, it can be improved as well. There should be better ways of communication to be able to bring channels back online. For me, it's just common sense when something's been hacked, and you should just revert it back to its previous hack state and give it back to the people. But it's a more convoluted thing and a very complex process that I'm not actually completely finished with my second channel. But that can be improved, but hopefully it won't be something I have to go through again anyway. What I am thankful for is because of the noise that the YouTube guitar community and beyond created, not only on YouTube, but across all social media platforms, that apparently it's a very quick recovery for my channel. On average, it takes much longer for a channel to come back online, and that would have been really damaging to me. So we're fortunate enough. I wish it could have come back in 5 minutes and we could shut those guys down, and it didn't run for 16 hours on my channel, but it did. And then it takes days to come back online. But it took 3.5 days for the song lesson channel to come back online. The other one should be back online hopefully today. And that's pretty light speed, I guess, when it comes to this type of thing. So thank you once again for all the support you guys have given me, all the email messages. I wasn't able to respond to all of them, obviously, but I read them quickly through everything, and on social media. So much positivity around this. Everybody kind of come together, and I get to see how valuable my lessons are, my whole catalog of lessons are to so many people around the world. And it was really a great feeling when I was going through this, that I can at least read those messages and just kind of hope that we know it's going to come back. And it was really good. And then really from the major YouTubers out there that really kind of stepped up and helped me. You know, she's just like, these are the kindest people in the world. These guys, you know, the Marty, the Justin, the Andy, Dave, and you know these guys well. You've seen them every day in your lives. And just want you to know they're really nice YouTube personalities, but they're really kind people behind the scenes too, and they help their buddies out. So I'm just so appreciative for it. All right, I am done talking about hijackings of channels and hackers and all this stuff. Whatever, they've had their time. All right, I want to get back to the good stuff. We're going to get back to making boring guitar lesson videos for guitar geeks. That's what I do. I don't do anything else. I'm not a controversial person. That's all I stick with. And I hope you guys will really join me along the way, and we'll really maybe take this channel to even a higher level than it was before. I'll see you then.